Good morning, everybody. We have just gotten up and getting ready and we're about to go. Today we are going to be making bath bombs. I don't know what else we're doing, but I think we have free time in the afternoon, so that would be good. And we're just going to have a really fun day, and we hope Savannah gets better. So, bye.
We've got these gorgeous bunk beds.
I'm doing a room tour. Yeah, I think the same as where.
Hang on. I love this feature with the bunk beds in this little sitting area. And then this gorgeous king size bed.
Really?
Yeah, it did, yeah. And then this beautiful, gorgeous bathroom.
What?
The beach cottage.
Our baby's feeling a little sick today. We're starting off our time at the Gulf Shores at the Ruby Slipper Cafe. And the Ruby Slipper started in New Orleans, and it was created by a couple after Hurricane Katrina. And they wanted to create something that helped bring the people back into the neighborhoods. And so they called it the Ruby Slipper. Do you know the connection? That's right, the Wizard of Oz. And she clicked the ruby slippers 3 times to go home because there's no place like home. I really love the story behind the Ruby Slipper Cafe, and they have locations in the south in different places, and we're at the one at Orange Beach in the Gulf Shores, Alabama. At this breakfast.
French toast.
What have you, oh, you took the bacon away. What have you got, hon?
French toast. Covered in cinnamon sugar, I think, and powdered sugar, I think.
That's good. And they're well known for their eggs Benedict. So we've got hot smoked salmon with poached eggs, and then the sauce is on the side. And they have them on biscuits, not muffins. And I'm going skinny. Yay! We're at the beach! Well, welcome to the Gulf Shores in Alabama. We are super excited to be back on the beach. We've got 32 miles of pristine beaches along this coastline here. Beautiful, soft, white, powdery sand. It's a little wild today. There's a bit of surf. I don't think the beaches typically have surf here on the Gulf Coast, except when the wind is up like it is today. I can't tell you how great it is to be back at the beach. Back in Australia, we lived across the road from Burleigh Beach, one of the most beautiful beaches in Australia. And you know, you take it for granted. You don't realise how much you miss it until you've been away for a while and you come back. But it's just soothing for the soul. Good place to be. So we're excited. Not sure if we're going to go swimming. It still feels a little cold, even though it's warm today. I like hot days and I like warm ocean temperatures, but we'll see. If it gets a bit calmer over the next couple of days, we might pop in. I guess you have to. You're at the beach, right? You haven't been there for a long time. Even just a quick jump in, but we'll let you know if we go swimming or not. Right now I'm just going to enjoy the gorgeous sand between my toes. What do we got here? This is outside Lulu's. I like the little bar over there.
Mommy, come here.
Beach volleyball over there.
And there's volleyballs. Can we go to it?
Yeah, well you kids go and play. I'm going to sort
No,
out.
you come here.
Over there's the climbing frame, which is only opened in the busier months because it's
Takes a bit of time to staff it. Where are we going, kids?
Going to the beach.
We're walking.
Going to the beach.
We're just from our beach house, which is back there. And so we're walking to the beach, which is just through there. Well, we're back to the beach. We only had to walk like, I don't know, 100 meters to get here, which is really cool. And you can tell that I don't really get to sit on a beach and relax much because I forgot to bring my book down here. I can't remember the last time I laid on a book to read a beach, to lay on a beach to read a book. But it's nice in the sun. I'm not going swimming. It's a little rough out there. And it's just not hot enough for me, but it's just nice to be down here. This is a really pretty beach and we're loving staying in the beach house and being so close. We're all dreaming of having that kind of a house for ourselves. So maybe we'll be thinking more about settling down soon and buying a house. I don't think we'll ever settle down, but definitely have a place like that. A beach house, really warm and cozy. Would be really cool to come home to all the time. But anyway, random musings on a gorgeous afternoon on the beach. When I have no book to read, you get me to tell you little bits and pieces of perhaps useless information. But anyway, that's what you do with this vlogging thing, right? The girls are playing down in the water. I'll take some footage and show you that, and then I'm just gonna lie and rest and soak up the sun. I didn't bring a book to the beach. Ain't no rest when you got kids.
You quarterback, Savannah?
Woo, she's good.
Can you throw like a quarterback? There you go. Oh, incomplete pass. Bit of pass interference from Clara. Excuse me, young lady, there's a flag on the play.
Oh, nice throw, Clara. Oh, nearly.
Watch my throw. I'm really good at it.
Alright, go on then. Oh, good throw. That was a good throw. Better than what I could do. Go, 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 go. Oh, that. The Flora-Bama, a legendary place on the Gulf Shores, apparently one of the most well-known bars in the country. We are actually on the Florida-Bama line, hence the name Flora-Bama. And this place is massive. There's like 5 different stages and bars, and it's a place to come and see sunset and have a bushwhacker. It's the home of a bushwhacker. Now that sounds like an Aussie drink to me, so of course I have one. Don't ask the bar lady what's in it because you'll regret buying it. There's like 5 spirits in this. White rum, dark rum, amaretto, something chocolate and something else. Super strong. One is enough.
Dribbling everywhere.
One is enough. I just met a gentleman at the bar who told me he'd had 4. It was time for him to go home.
warning me to not have any more than one. So cheers to the digger at the bar giving me that tip. And here's a funny story about this place, which we've heard from the locals, is this is a church on Sundays. So you can come and there's a service outside and they serve Bloody Marys and whatever you want to drink, and people sit at church drinking that while having a service. Unbelievable. Now that's my kind of church. Good morning. We have another warm day in the Gulf Shores in Alabama. Few people on our social channels are jumping out and letting us know, particularly our Australian friends, that they had no idea Alabama had beaches. Let us know in the comments if you did, because I think I have to admit I didn't know they did either until not too long ago. And the beaches are beautiful. They actually remind us a little bit of Queensland on the Gold Coast where we used to live. Isn't that right, Clara?
Yeah.
You said that, didn't you? What makes it remind you of the Gold Coast and Queensland? Actually, a few people on social media have said that on the photos. It looks like the Gold Coast.
Because the buildings right next to the beach and it's a long strip. And
Does it make you miss Burleigh? Yeah.
Yeah, there is a 32-mile long stretch of beach. Beautiful white sand. The only thing different from Australia, obviously, is there's no surf. So there's no waves. So if you're coming here for surfing, you'll be disappointed. But otherwise, there's lots of beach.
Yep. And we're headed out now
to a donut shop.
do something very rare in our family.
We're having donuts for breakfast. Donuts for breakfast. Donuts for breakfast. Donuts for breakfast.
A popular and famous, well-known donut place here in City Donuts. So we're going to do that for a special treat. I remember when we first moved over to Raleigh in 2004, and it was my first day of school, teacher orientation day, so no kids, and the teacher said, oh, don't worry about breakfast, it'll be supplied, so just come in the morning and breakfast will be waiting for you. And it was donuts, and I couldn't believe it. I'm like, what? Who has donuts for breakfast? But
Me. You know, Mummy,
looks like we're
some
going to
people
today.
on people's birthdays have donuts for breakfast on their birthdays.
All right,
Let's do that.
let's do it. Who wants to mind the kids after the donuts? Because I don't want to deal with the sugar crazies.
Cookies and cream.
Cookies and cream and Clara.
S'mores.
Just leave it down there, guys. One.
I'll eat you, mate. Your occasions. Or your swapsies.
Mine's better. Mine's better.
You think, which one do you think's better, Nate?
Mine. This
Yours
one's
is,
better.
what's your one?
Cookies and
Cookies
cream.
and cream and Clara.
S'mores. This one's way better.
Why do you think yours is better?
Because it tastes like the s'more.
Because it's what?
It tastes like the s'more.
Oh, you don't have them on the right way, don't you? Break them. We have the coolest bikes this morning, electric cruisers, and they're so light and pink with pink baskets and groovy bells. And well, that's probably not the most important thing, but for young ladies and myself it is. We are going for a bike ride around the Gulf State Park, and we have some bikes from Beach Bike Rentals. You can rent them from there. And Mike, the owner, showed us some really cool bike paths and that backcountry trails that we can take. We're going on the lookout for some birds and Lefty, the very famous alligator from the Gulf Shores. So we're hoping that we'll find him on the trail. So let's get these groovy bikes rolling. We found the osprey nest, but no ospreys. In the state park, it's very quiet, lots of space.
We're just going to have a little cycle through to get back on the trail. And we are trying to choose which RV we want. Which one do you want?
This one because it's big. This one.
That one? We might be looking for an RV soon, so we'll have a little sneak. Don't know if you can see, but hiding down there in between the reeds is an alligator. It's a little one. I can't get much closer than that. But it's not Lefty. Is it Lefty, Savannah?
No.
Lefty's in another part of the park.
This is about helmet's far.
Stop banging that, please.
What's that helmet doing?
It's helping my head.
Help you stay safe. Well, after a week of partying in Mardi Gras, New Orleans, and eating such great food there and Jackson, Mississippi, so great to be out in nature again. Riding a bike, it's awesome. Gorgeous day, it's nice and warm. Must be very humid here in the summer because it's pretty humid today and it's February. Bike riding is all about loving the journey, and I messed up with the map and went down the wrong trail, so we missed out on the main destination on this trail, with a lake with some beautiful views out over to the Gulf part of the city, if you could call it that. So anyway, doesn't matter. Bike riding's about loving the journey, and we've enjoyed the trail that we've been on so far. We're coming to the end now. We saw an alligator, and we're coming up to where Lefty is, the infamous alligator. So hopefully we can spot Lefty and finish off this amazing bike riding. No Lefty to be found, unfortunately, but we did see a few of her baby alligators, 3 of them, but no, we couldn't pick it up on the camera. But anyway, we did see one alligator one somewhere, which was cool. Tell me, we got burger with bacon and cheese, yeah? Why are you not talking to me? Good? Apparently they're amazing, aren't they? I've got limited light here. And darling, and yours?